Mekayla, your snuggles and stories are missed by your brother and sister. It is with such sadness they ask, Mommy, could you take that day away and just bring Mekayla home? Your loveliness is missed every moment. You're a beautiful, unique, and delicate flower whom I'm afraid is being trampled in a world of the uncaring, who don't know the value and the treasure that you truly are. And I am scared for you. That feeling of not knowing if you are all right is beyond heartbreaking. It is unspeakable pain and worry. I made a vow to protect and love you. I feel that I have failed you my most important role of life as a mother because I can't protect you right now. Please be safe, my love. You will always be my treasure. Lost you are now, but when we find you, we will all rejoice together.
Mekayla Margaret Kim Bali, formerly known as Niebergall, was born on the 2nd of July, 1999, in Yorkton, Saskatchewan. At the age of 16, she was a high school student known for her shy yet introspective nature, as well as her caring personality. Mekayla was deeply involved in her school's music and drama programs, showcasing her creative talents and passion for the arts. Her disappearance on the 12th of April, 2016, shocked her community and left many unanswered questions, as it was entirely out of character for her to vanish without a trace. This report provides an overview of the case, detailing her background, the events leading up to her disappearance, the timeline of that fateful day, and the ongoing efforts to find her. Mekayla was a well-liked student at her high school in Yorkton, a small city in eastern Saskatchewan, Canada. Her involvement in music and drama highlighted her artistic inclinations and her ability to connect with others through her talents. Described as introspective, she often spent time reflecting on her experiences, which endeared her to friends and teachers alike. Her caring nature was evident in her interactions, where she showed empathy and support for those around her. Growing up in Yorkton, Mekayla lived a relatively typical teenage life, balancing her studies with extracurricular activities. Her family and friends noted that she was responsible and dependable, making her sudden disappearance all the more perplexing. There were no known conflicts or issues in her life that would suggest she had a reason to leave voluntarily. The events of the 12th of April, 2016, began like any other school day for Mekayla. However, a series of activities throughout the morning would later become critical pieces of the puzzle in understanding her last known movements. The timeline of events, reconstructed from witness accounts and digital records, provides insight into the hours leading up to her vanishing. At 6:41 a.m., Mekayla texted a friend requesting a ride to the bank. This early morning message suggests she had a plan or errand in mind before the school day began. Unfortunately, her friend declined the request, leaving Mekayla to make alternative arrangements. At 8:20 a.m., Mekayla arrived at Sacred Heart School with her grandmother. This was a routine part of her morning, indicating that she started the day as usual, accompanied by a family member. The school environment was familiar to her, and there were no immediate signs of distress. After arriving at school, Mekayla's activities for the rest of the morning are less documented. It is known that she attended classes and participated in her normal routine. However, the critical moment came when she left the school premises. Sometime in the late morning, Mekayla vanished, and her last confirmed sighting was at the STC bus depot in Yorkton. Mekayla was last seen at the STC bus depot between approximately 1 p.m. and 1:45 p.m. The bus depot, a common hub for local and regional travel, was a place where she might have gone to catch a bus or meet someone. Witnesses reported seeing a young woman matching her description during this time frame, but no one could confirm her exact actions or destination. This sighting marks the last verifiable point of her presence, after which she disappeared without a trace. Following her disappearance, an immediate search was launched by local authorities and community members. The Yorkton Police Service, along with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, took the lead in investigating the case. The STC bus depot was thoroughly searched, and security footage was reviewed to identify any clues about her movements. However, the footage provided limited information, as it did not clearly show her boarding a bus or interacting with anyone suspicious. Mekayla's family and friends were interviewed to determine if she had mentioned any plans or expressed any concerns in the days leading up to the 12th of April. Her phone records were analyzed, but the text to her friend at 6:41 a.m. remained the last communication traced. There were no signs of foul play at the school or the bus depot, and no ransom demands or messages from Mekayla were received, adding to the mystery. The community rallied to support the search efforts, distributing flyers and organizing volunteer groups to comb through areas around Yorkton. Despite these efforts, no significant leads emerged. The case was eventually classified as a missing persons investigation, and it remains open to this day.
Never give up. I will never stop searching. As I've said before, my treasure's lost. I will devote myself to finding you. There is no more sense of sane or normality or continuity in a fractured family. One can't sit at a dining room table with an empty spot. One can't sleep in a comfy bed not knowing where your child is.
We have not been able to move a positive identification or a confirmation of where Mekayla was past that 1:45 timeline at the Yorkton bus station. That is information that we can't move past. People just don't vanish without anybody knowing anything. There is someone out there who knows something. It's been a year, excruciating year for this family, and they just want to know she's safe.
I feel like I don't know any more today than I did at that point. And so, yeah, it is frustrating. The moment that I realized she was missing, I realized this is not going to be easy because this isn't in this child's character. So I know there's probably other issues at play that I'm not aware of. It's people's responsibility and duty to look for my daughter. No one will ever take that responsibility or duty more than their mother. And so I have, treaded where probably people shouldn't go, but I have the feeling, and just knowing my child, that, she needs help. I don't believe she's safe.
Several theories have been proposed to explain Mekayla's disappearance, though none have been conclusively proven. One possibility is that she chose to leave voluntarily, perhaps due to an undisclosed personal issue. However, this seems unlikely given her stable home life and lack of prior indications of such intent. Her involvement in school activities and her close relationships suggest she had no reason to abandon her life suddenly. Another theory involves the possibility of an abduction. The bus depot, being a public place, could have been a location where she encountered someone with harmful intentions. Yet, no evidence of a struggle or suspicious individuals has been found to support this hypothesis. A third speculation is that Mekayla may have become disoriented or encountered an accident after leaving the bus depot. The area around Yorkton includes rural landscapes where someone could go missing without immediate detection. Search teams explored these possibilities, but no trace of her was discovered. Mekayla's disappearance had a profound impact on Yorkton and the surrounding area. The tight-knit community was left in shock, with many residents feeling a personal connection to the case.
Our stories of missing people that we think should be the heroes, sometimes become the villains. If your child is missing, it's probably going to fall on your shoulders to look, to advocate, to speak out, to sometimes have to dig really, really deep and be really uncomfortable with the conversations that you have to have.
Her family, particularly her grandmother who was with her that morning, has been vocal in their plea for information, keeping Mekayla's story alive in the public consciousness. The disappearance of Mekayla Margaret Kim Bali on the 12th of April, 2016, remains one of the most perplexing unsolved cases in Saskatchewan's history. A 16-year-old with a promising future, known for her creativity and kindness, vanished under circumstances that defy explanation. The timeline of events, from her early morning text to her last sighting at the STC bus depot, offers a glimpse into her final hours, but the lack of concrete evidence leaves the case shrouded in mystery. As of now, nearly a decade after her disappearance, the search for Mekayla continues. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring hope of her loved ones for her safe return. The community of Yorkton, along with law enforcement, remains committed to finding answers, ensuring that Mekayla's name is not forgotten. Mekayla Bali's disappearance is a heartbreaking mystery that has haunted her family and community for nearly a decade. What do you think happened to Mekayla on that April day in 2016? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Your perspective could help keep her story alive. If you found this case important, please like this video, subscribe for more true mystery investigations, and share it with others.